was a terrible clap. It sounded like my dick slapping my leg.
Well,
It was not good.
it'll work. It'll work, right?
Will it?
I'll just find where you said go, because that's always where it is now. All right. That's the intro. Hello. Welcome to the Third Leg Show, Season 3, Episode 4, January 25th, 2023. And I don't remember anything from this past week, I won't lie. But how's your week been?
Boring.
Yeah.
It's always boring.
Yeah.
That's good. I think I have a job lined up, but I don't want to say anything about it because I don't want to jinx it because I'm one of those people, but I think I will have a lot less free time.
That sounds like a good thing, but also a bad thing, and just the no free time part.
I'm just bored. Like, Ava doesn't need me anymore. I want to go back to being an adult. So, I don't have to take care of a little one. So now I can just do my own shit.
Yeah. Yeah. There's something wrong with my throat today. Do you usually believe in jinxes?
Only about certain things, as goofy as it is. It's fucking weird. So, no shit, every job that I've talked about publicly, I have never gotten. Any job I don't talk about, I get. So I'm just gonna keep rolling with that.
Yeah, I feel that. I used to just think, oh, jinxes are stupid. They aren't real. But as life goes on, I've been kind of like, huh. All right, I said that might have been my fault if jinxes are real. I said something about that. But yeah. All right. So you got nothing for this week? It's all pretty boring, huh? It's just one of those weeks.
Yeah, we think Presley scared off Gym Wife because we haven't seen her at all this week. We think she just ran away.
Gym Wife has fled the battle, I see.
We think so. We think she vanished. Well, which is, oh no, so sad. Just kidding! Fuck you, bitch!
I mean, nice job, Press. I don't know if you'll hear this, but nice job. Good on you.
Oh, she listens every week. So she'll hear it.
No. That's it.
Let this be a lesson.
That's it. I'm canceling this episode just so Presley can sit. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm not giving her a fucking compliment.
Yeah, this is
I'm proud of you.
3 minutes in. Yeah. Good job. This week, I guess, weekend, it was, what do you say? People call it the Lunar New Year, right? Now?
I don't call it shit. I don't believe
Chinese
in that.
I mean, it's not really is it a belief thing? For me, it's just calendar's just kind of fucked.
It's 18 calendars, and then magically we just decided one is the one. So I don't give a fuck about any of them.
Yeah, it was nice, hanging out with a bunch of family stuff, I guess. It was really just 2 different dinners for 2 different groups of kind of aunts and then god uncles, aunts and moms, I guess.
Oh, I was angels? We talking about angels?
Yeah, we went to go see God and Zeus and Odin and no.
I was like, all right, each their own, I don't know.
We just took a lot of LSD to get there, No. It was just nice seeing everybody. I always just remember this time as, it's going to sound like such a weird thing. It's just a time to get money for me because it's just tradition to give young people money during this time. So that's how I always see it. But other than that, we have to clean the house again. Pretty much, it doesn't even matter. Every day we clean the house pretty much. So, but it was just extra clean because apparently there's the god of money or something like that comes and checks to see if everything's clean, so it gives you good fortune and stuff like that. At least that's what my mom says.
The cleaning tooth fairy?
It's Mr. Clean from the commercials. So I'm guessing that's who comes in. And we have to wear red, right? But my mom said the most important thing to wear red is your underwear. I just showered because she told me to shower before. She comes in with the smallest, they would be tidy whities if they weren't red kind of thing, but they were kind of boxers at the same time. It was how boxers are kind of long, right?
Yeah.
These were in between of tidy whities and boxers, whereas is that awkward point.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they sucked. They were terrible. But I wore that, and it was like, I wore that to work because I was like, all right, well, I have work the next day. I'll just shower after I get home. Those things gave me the most intense wedgies of my life. Like, worse than what my cousin gave me in China. Like, this is bad.
So last episode you said that you have friends who like claim your mom's a MILF.
Yeah.
They don't listen to this, do they? Because you just told them about your mom's underwear.
Yeah, well, let's hope not. I just told them about my underwear. Yeah, but most likely she was wearing red too.
Yeah. These are the things you have to think about, Feast.
I mean, I saw them on Sunday, right? I think I mentioned like how like the podcast and stuff like that, and they asked for like what it was and stuff like that. I totally forgot to give it to them, so I'm guessing they still don't listen to this, but hey.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Nah, I'll let them live out their fantasies. If they want to think my mom's a MILF, they can do it. I just don't want to hear about it, kind of thing.
Panty fantasies.
Yeah.
That's a funny thing to say.
Okay, we're done. That's just weird. I don't go to that side of Reddit, sir. But, I mean, other than that, like, do you want to talk about episode 2 of The Last of Us?
Yeah, I mean, whatever you got. I was wondering when they were going to get rid of Tess. I didn't think it was going to be 2. I thought we were going to be talking about later.
I was going by, like, the timetable of the show and stuff like that. I was like, it's got to be episode 2. Like, I feel like they're going pretty fast through, like...
They are cruising.
Yeah.
Cruising.
Obviously, they don't want to show, like, a lot of, like, I guess, just... In the game, there's just a lot of, like, fight scene stuff. And I'm guessing
they love making shit up. Have you caught that yet?
Making shit up, like, the...
For characters.
Like what parts?
I don't think Ellie, like... She wasn't part of the military school, was she?
She was.
All right. Well, then I was wrong on that one.
When she like orphan. It's all part of like the Left Behind DLC. And if you didn't play that, I guess it kind of misses some of this stuff. But
no, I haven't played it since I had a PlayStation 3.
Yeah, same. I think I played through like half of that DLC, and then I was like, I'm bored. I'm gonna go watch Nova play this instead. It was a good DLC. I think I just played too much Last of Us in like that time span where I was just burnt out of like the gameplay. But I mean, it's not bad. But I do like the change for the show where it's like rather than like the spores, right? It's like they don't have spores. Like they mention spores, but it's not like a big part of it where they have to wear masks and stuff. Because I did not want to listen to these characters inside of like like gas masks and stuff like that. So I'm really glad
they were walking up the stairs and they're like, or like even when Joel like kicks open the root or whatever, like the fucking fungal arm and shit goes everywhere. I'm like, oh, so he's infected now. Like, oh wait, never mind.
I'm glad they got rid of that. I'm very interested of the whole like connected fungi web that they have, right? Where it's like you step on some of the cordyceps here and it activates like a bunch of like infected over there and they come after you. I think that's going to be very interesting. What did you think of, I guess spoilers, I don't know, like go watch the show. What do you think of the clickers? I think they look great.
Yeah, they look fucking excellent.
Yeah. I don't know why, but when I first saw the clickers like close up when they started attacking, I was like, why do I think they're kind of cute? They kind of look cute, like in a very dangerous like way, but they also look kind of like cute and stuff like that. I don't know why. It's just I don't know. I think it's gonna be good. What about the part in the beginning of the show when they like go back in time to like almost to like a patient zero, discovering it in the other country?
Meh. I didn't really care. Like I'm just the simple caveman of like just give me fighting stuff. Just give me the actual story. I don't care about the past.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I can see that. I was also just like, you know, I'm glad that they're bringing like connecting threads of like this is where it started. This is a little bit more than what the game showed you as well. Of like, hey, this this is going on. Like, this is kind of like what happened in the background of like before the game started. So I just like lore. You know me, I'm a lore person. I like all types of lore except for like World of Warcraft lore. That thing's stupid. But yeah, I mean, you have anything else to say about the show?
Neil, don't fuck up this show. Not like 2. You hear me?
Yeah. If you're gonna do Last of Us Part 2 in the show, make it like Season 8, where everyone already fell off on Season 6, you know? So, there you go. But, I mean, I guess I have one thing that's kind of Twitch news, right? If you want to hear it.
Yeah, let's see it.
So, you know, like the Souls games, everyone loves playing them in weird games, in weird ways, right? Like the dance pads and like the Donkey Kong bongos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We have a new person who's doing it, who's using an EEG to play it. Have anyone done this in the Souls community at all?
What is an EEG?
Electro encephalogram. I don't know. It's a thing that you connect to your brain to see like your brain activity.
Yeah.
People have?
Oh no, I don't know. I don't keep track with them.
They're weird.
They're like hipsters in my opinion. Like, you're just doing it to be cool, not because you want to. Like the first couple, I say yes, but the original. But nowadays they're just like, oh, I'm gonna play this on a cucumber, and they just fuck off.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I kept keeping track of that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I was looking up some stuff, right? Just how I do, you know, finding points to talk about. I saw this come up and I was like, that's weird. That's like almost Nerve Gear style of like VR almost, where it's like she just links it up to her brain and she has to like really concentrate on her thoughts, like to like get them to do the thing. And there is like a pretty big delay, but I just thought it was really interesting that no controller, nothing like that, just brain power into coding into actions in the game. I thought it was just, I kind of want to see more stuff like this, right? Like not games specifically made to use like this, but just more stuff kind of like with just your brain. I think it would be interesting. Less controllers. But I don't know. Her name, I no idea. Perry Cariols. I don't know. It's a person who plays games on Twitch. So, I mean, that's.
I'm going to be the first person to beat Dark Souls 3 with a butt plug controller. I'll show him.
You know what? Put a goal on Twitch. I'll donate to that one. Let's get that one made.
I don't know. The last goal I made, God says we can't play anymore.
That is true. God did say maintenance as of right now. So. But hey, we got next week. It'll be fine, right? Unless it happens next week on Tuesday. Then we'll just cancel it for good, alright? I'll put my foot down and say we cancel it if it doesn't work next week. Other than that, so you know how when I get bored, I scroll through Steam to look for like kind of like new games that are coming out and weird stuff that's out, right? So there's this new game that's out, and
Sex with Hitler.
Isn't it sex? I think they just released their third one of that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know that's a thing, and I'm like, that people wanted this?
I don't know. Like, apparently people wanted it so much they made a second one and maybe a third one. It's crazy. There's this game that came out. I have no idea how to pronounce this because I can't read Chinese. I know, I'm a disgrace. Social credit down. But it is a game that is only in Chinese, right? Like, English language not supported. And like, you can download this on Steam anywhere you want, but to play it, you have to have a Chinese. What is it called? I think it's just like a Chinese ID, pretty much, to play it. So what's happening is people who wanted to try this game all around the world has just been going to make like Chinese ID generators, so you know, just identity theft and stuff like that, and to just create an account and play this game.
I mean, there's over 1 billion people. Like,
it is.
Come on now.
It is crazy. But I just love reading the reviews of this because it's probably the most fun I've ever had playing a shooter. Also had to impersonate a 50-year-old Chinese man to play. There's others that they're all just like making jokes of like, I had to commit identity theft to play this game. It's pretty good. Some people obviously giving good advice of saying like you need a VPN to play. Obviously other people hate it because you need to create a Chinese ID and stuff like that. I think it's just dumb that they have this game on Steam. I don't know why they put it out for everybody, just to make it, but it doesn't. It's like a weird like first-person shooter PvP, you know, very Call of Duty style shooter game, but like it looks very bad at the same time. I'm sorry, but that's just something that's on Steam that caught my eye, and I really wanted to tell you about that for some reason. But also rip China right now. You see Blizzard just like stopped all the servers over there.
Oh no!
I know, so
should,
sad.
You know, start changing about what you're doing. But then again, I would see this as a positive. Warcraft is for fucking nerds.
Yeah, apparently there were millions of players in China that played World of Warcraft, and I am in the table of I also dislike World of Warcraft. I've tried multiple times to get into it, and it just does not stick, and I don't understand how people like it, but I just think it's funny that like the amount of like complaining that they made just like after the servers went down, it's like people said, I cried all night. I really can't forget like my first time playing it. It was my first love and shit like that. And it's like, this is sad. This is really, really sad that you guys feel this way about a video game. I don't know. It's something, but only a few hours before Blizzard game servers shut down in China, and that is a very, very big deal for players in China, blah, blah, blah. Today is such a sad moment to witness the server shutdown. We don't know how things will play out in the future. The biggest victim would be players in China who live and breathe in those worlds. Sure, whatever. That's just some of the quotes from the article, but it's something, right?
This reminds me a lot of the Google Stadia Red Dead Redemption guy.
Yeah, that too.
Spoon's on my side. Be like, dude, the least they could have done. Be like, it's one thing if they never would have acknowledged this and just moved on with their lives, but they acknowledged it, they put themselves in this, and they don't be like, here's merch. Be like, how much does that merch equal? Probably a console in that game.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, but we had all this stuff in the warehouse, so we could just, rather than having to pay for a console.
That was so sad. They are so fucking sad. I don't know. They can't even fix the hacker problem on their fucking 6-year-old game now. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. I tried playing Red Dead Online recently. Don't do it. It's
I would imagine it's worse.
I don't know. Way worse now. It's pretty much just like 3 years after Dark Souls 3 PvP came out, right? It's just like you get into the Shrek world, someone will do infinite damage to you. There's people out there who have avoided getting banned, who just use like modded spells and stuff. It's the same with like Red Dead of just the teleporting and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's just something that plagues online games, I guess. Let's see. I mean, I didn't find much in my region of news, but you want to hear about? Okay, I'm gonna tell you that someone got arrested for speeding, right? In Utah.
Okay.
You want to guess how fast they were going?
What was the speed limit?
So speed limit in this area, let's see if I can find it. 65 mile per hour zone.
Oh, someone was doing triple digits. I'll say 110.
Ooh, you're close. So it started, like, the first cops, checked his speed. He was going 95 miles per hour, right? Second cop checks his speed. He was going 130 miles per hour. Third cop checks his speed. He was going 130 still. About 15 miles after that, the troops were finally able to stop the car with spikes, and They went up to this person, which, let me see if they have his name. Jacob Zachary Reeves is his name. So he told them that he was definitely trying to go fast enough to give him time to pull onto a side road and hide from the cops. Reeves told them that he was traveling between 150 to 170 miles per hour as he fled. That's how much the guy who got arrested said he was going. So, believe it or not, whatever. Let's see. What is he? So these are all the charges that are going against Jacob Reeves. He has failing to stop at the command of police, a third-degree felony, how do you say that? Expedition driving? I can't. My mouth isn't comprehending words today. A Class A misdemeanor, possession of drug paraphernalia and reckless driving, Class B misdemeanor, and driving on a suspended license. So, multiple things are going against him on this.
What a fucking moron.
Yeah.
What an absolute moron.
Yes, it's so wild. And he's a fucking idiot. When questioned, Reeves admitted he had been stopped in Arizona about 2 hours earlier for speeding. So, southern Utah. Earlier that day, 2 hours earlier, he was in Arizona. And then he got stopped in southern Utah. And this was around like midday. I think it was yesterday. Oh, it was Monday. So, Jesus Christ. That is...
Holy fuck.
Could you imagine? Have you ever gone that fast in a car? Because I haven't.
Never. I've never done that. I've heard a story of one guy who looked a lot like me, but totally isn't.
Oh.
They were on a trip to a different part of the state. So him and his wife got in the car and it was like the eastern part of a state, and they just fucking railed the car and got it to about 145, and then they backed out because it was a little scary.
Yeah. Well, those guys sound crazy, Like, I don't know what those guys are up to.
Yeah, I don't know.
But, I mean... I think the fastest I've ever gone is like 95. I think that's the fastest I've ever gone is 95. And that was like on my way back from Arizona a couple years ago. That was it. Like it was, I don't know. I just can't imagine going triple digit speed in a car. I feel like I would instantly lose control and just die.
No, I mean, as long as like, don't do it on a new road. You shouldn't do it to begin with, but like if you do it at a racetrack, it should be at one that through and through. You've been there before. That way like what to expect, all this, that, and the other. And then just don't be stupid and don't mash your brakes if you're doing 100, because I got news for you. They work till they get hot, and when you're doing 100 and you're in a pedestrian car, guess what? That comes up very quickly.
Yeah, I've learned in my years of driving is to just don't slam on the brakes, because maybe my brakes are just always bad. It just never works out if I try to like really stop really fast. It just does your car ever do that where it's like you try to slam on the brakes and it just like continues going forward, but you could feel the brake like coming on and off?
Yeah, that's so you don't skid out and die.
Yeah. I don't know.
Every car legally has to have that feature.
It just never
That's
feels...
a safety feature. It's like seat belts.
It just never feels good. It always feels
so
weird.
You don't skid out and die.
Maybe that was the plan all along. Anyway, how are you enjoying Pokemon so far?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's just the past couple days, like, the gym has been absolutely slaughtering me. So, like, I just don't have the mental capacity these past couple days to be keeping up with who has what voice and blah, blah, blah. So I'm thinking about now just, like, doing voices but not keeping track of where they go. So, like, I don't know, like, the gym wife character has, like, a deep voice for 1 second, and then the next time I see her, it's a completely different voice. I'm thinking about just making the meme of the meme.
I'm 100% down with that. That sounds really funny. So, I was playing Pokemon recently, and then obviously in my head, I'm like, you know what'd be really fun? I really want to play some of the older Pokemon games again, like I used to. So I went on the internet, and I went searching around for old copies of the game. By the way, they are super expensive, like always.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I could get an emulator, but like, I have a Game Boy and stuff like that, and I was like, yeah, I kind of want to play it on that. So I went, as my searches usually end up, I go on eBay. I don't usually buy anything on eBay. I just like looking there. Did you know you can get your Game Boy games graded? Like, if it's still sealed and everything, they grade it like a Pokemon card and give it like official seal and stuff like that. And then they encase
it's like most collectibles.
Yeah, so
coins, stamps, dirty magazines.
I don't. Do you really want
There's
to be?
people out there who collect like Playboys, and I'm like, why? Like, what?
Diddy, one of them, right?
That? Who wants used skin mags? Not me.
JD's one of them, right? That's what's in this. It's cardboard, right?
We think the dad took him. That's the leading theory in my camp is that JD's dad was, oh shit, look at this. Just ran off with him.
That was one of the greatest conversations I've ever read in the Twitch. It was the Playboys and everything like that.
It wasn't even Playboys. It was Hustlers.
Yeah, that's right. Hustlers.
Hustlers are worse than Playboys. Like, Penthouse is the creme de la creme of smut. But just below that was Hustler. Like, they would have, like, normal photo shoots, and then there would just be people fucking with pictures. And I'm like, who wants to see the magazine of this? But I guess there's some people. What is it? Playboy is surprisingly still a thing. Did you know that?
I didn't. I thought it was just like now it was like online only, not like magazines. They still do the magazine part.
I don't know.
All right.
But like, for example, they just don't. I don't know. They just it's an old relic that is somehow still around because like. I mean, let's go back. Let's get something with some time. So like, Playboy had on Twitter. Playboy has how many followers? Okay, so Playboy, which is the gold check mark, which means they're actually check marked. They didn't buy it. Has 1.5 million followers. Okay, big number. Not like huge, but you know, pretty big. The most likes I've seen on a post has been 400. Like, it's just gone.
They're just trying to stay relevant, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I would click on their website thing, but I'm afraid of what's going to happen, so I'm not going to do that. I'll leave it on Twitter.
So I'm on their website right now because I wanted to see if they still did magazines. I was really curious.
No man.
I fear nothing. So I don't believe they have magazines anymore, but you can get whatever the hell Playboy Plus is or Playboy TV. So they still have the TV shows and original movies going on.
TV shows?
I guess they have TV shows, and I don't want to know what those are. That's in the Playboy TV. Playboy Plus comes with like 20,000, I guess, galleries and HD videos from Playmates, Adult Stars, Playboy Muses, international models, and more with new content. But there is some here, which is the magazine archive. So I'm guessing they don't do it anymore with the magazines, but there is an archive. Holy shit. So, you want to guess when the last Playboy magazine was?
Oh, I'll say like 2010. That was right around this whole, like, recycling thing came up.
Ooh, you are about 10 years early. 2020.
They stopped doing it that late. Well, it's because I don't think it's because of recycling at that point. People just didn't have subscriptions. Like, it probably costs more to make them than to actually, like, sell them.
Yeah, probably. There's I think the last one that I can see here is spring 2020. So
I
don't know. I don't like their website. It's very weird. Also, their shop doesn't have good stuff.
They like there for a while, like before Playboy like really died out. They had like a fashion line that was like actually picking up steam, and then I'm sure somewhere along the way they did something very questionable, and then everyone was just like, "Nah, man, fuck them. Like we don't need them no more. We got Orange YouTube for this."
Yeah. I definitely feel like every once in a while I see people with like the bunny on like a shirt or something like that. So
yeah, I mean, like it's still iconic, right?
Yeah.
Like if I show you like a bright red background with white writing, you already know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
They still have calendars.
What?
They have the 2023 Playmate calendar for $25. Oh
my god. The last like actual headline I remember about Playboy is that like within 5 years they had like a trans person on there and people lost their shit. Like lost it. Like they were going Looney Tunes over it. And it was just like, okay, one, you don't have to look at it. And two, how desperate is Playboy that we are doing this? Like what? Like, hey, young kids.
You like tits? What about dicks?
What about if it had one of those before?
Yeah, that too.
I don't know, dude. It's kind of sad. It's just like, oh, I grew up on that. And now it's just like, God damn, just die already.
Yeah. Anyway, back to Pokemon. So this graded...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were on this. I was just closing the tabs of the Playboy stuff and this popped back up. So I was like, oh yeah, we were talking about that. So, like, you can buy these things on eBay and whatnot like that, right? They're like A+, they're sealed copies of the game with like a really high rating and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So Pokemon Yellow, graded 9.4, A+, sealed, $19.99.
100K.
100K, you think?
Yeah, it better not be anymore.
It's not. It's not even close to 100K, I'm going to be honest with you.
Look, I hear you, but there's like copies of Super Mario 64 in box that sell for dumb amounts. And like Ocarina of Time that sell for dumb amounts.
They're stupid crazy. I still think this is stupid crazy for Pokemon Yellow. It's $10,500.
Why?
Who the fuck cares? On eBay, right? So this is like what people want. I guess people want to buy these to like not even to like play the game or anything like that. They like to like display stuff, right? Like you said,
treat them like art.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It just seems weird. So that's the price of the game with postage. That's $17. Add on $17 to that, you know. But it's just weird. It's like would you ever get something like this? Because I wouldn't.
No.
I think it's weird.
Why the fuck do I care? Like, if it wasn't a game, I'd be kind of in. Like, if it was like some sort of like one-off thing that they made, yeah. But like, dude, it's a fucking game that you're not even gonna play.
Yeah, I would be the person who would like. I would buy not this. I would have bought the game to play it. And then, like, if I liked the game so much, I would have just used my own copy as, like, a way to display. Not buy something that is sealed off that, like, it takes forever to take out of. But, I don't know. I guess some people like that. Anyway, do you have any good eggs or Earth ambassadors?
I got something for you. So, I'm gonna... Let me know if you were in here when JD brought up this story. I don't think you were. Maybe you were. I know what camp this person is in for me, so now it's up to you to decide. The headline is, I'm dating a 23-year-old woman who looks like an 8-year-old girl. I'm not a creep.
You're a creep. This is weird.
Yeah, it's, let me see, copy image.
I don't know if I could show that on the YouTube. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not even thinking about that. That's disgusting. So this these are them.
I feel like I've seen this person before. Like I feel like the girl
the smaller
is like
person
famous or
is
like
a reality star.
There we go. Yeah.
It was a TL series called I Am Shauna Ray. But for me, if you have to explain to everybody you're not a creep, guess what you are?
A creep.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, like, me and Press were describing or like talking about this, and I was like, I guess he's like the least offensive pedo ever. Like, he found the loophole in the system. Like, he gets what he wants, she gets what she wants, and he's not doing something illegal and ruining someone's life.
Yeah, I guess.
So, like, I don't know. I still think we don't need you. Like, get out. It's kind of weird, dude.
Yeah, it's still weird. I mean, like, good for you, I guess, for getting the loophole, but it's still it's gross.
It's gross.
It's very gross.
Yeah, it's ugh.
Ugh.
Like, don't get me wrong. I think this person should be able to have a romantic side, like the girl, but like, we're instantly questioning anyone she dates. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, it's. I don't.
So, Mars or no?
I mean, can we send them both at least?
Both? What the hell did she do? She's just living her life.
Yeah, but like, we get that he's not breaking any rules, right? We've already established that. It's still creepy. But like, we can just send them both so they could be together somewhere else. We don't have to deal with it anymore. They could be somewhere else.
So 1 for yes, 2 if they want.
Yes, yeah, that'll go. Yeah, that works with me. It's that's very uncomfortable.
It's not. It doesn't feel right. Like, as soon as it hits your ear, gross. Like, so like I don't know.
Yeah.
I usually go with what my gut says at first, and yeah, there's things where I've learned to think different, but like 9 times out of 10, I'm going with it's this. Like. Ugh.
I feel like it's one of those moments where it's like, I'm happy for you. Don't ever mention that to me ever again. Like, I just don't want to hear that ever again, kind of thing. It's like, good for you. I'm done. Don't say anymore. But I don't know. You got any other Earth Ambassadors or good eggs?
So this format's gonna be a little bit different. So someone in New Jersey called about an alligator inside of a plastic container and was just like, oh my God, they abandoned it. And so like we're looking at it, and some time went by. The next headline, alligator owner who abandoned and stashed reptile in container is identified posing as a good Samaritan. So the people who called as a concerned party, turns out they were just trying to get rid of their pet alligator that they weren't supposed to have to begin with.
Wow.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. What? Why'd you even take it in the first place if you don't want it? Just, ugh.
I feel bad for the alligator.
I really do feel bad for the alligator. That is just... Alligator did nothing wrong. You're just an asshole.
You should have to feed that alligator a finger for 10 years, obviously. Like, cool, you were about to kill this thing and get it out of your life, so, you're not going to die. But, like, this alligator's going to get something from you, and its nutritional value from your little porky fingers.
Yeah, you got to start paying child support for this alligator.
You got to buy 40 whole chickens every week. What about you, Feast?
All right. Well, I've got. I have Earth Ambassadors. I don't know what order to put them in. It's
not a ranking thing, so
yeah.
It's not like you have to worry about that.
I'll do the sad one first, then we can end it with the joke one. How about that?
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah. So, I don't know how to frame this. I don't know how to say this in a comfortable way.
I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
Just rip off the Band-Aid.
Yeah, a bunch of, Indonesia residents just burned a mentally ill woman alive. I watched the video and it was terrible. Yeah. I'll share it to you just like you did that thing with fish. So, there you go. It was...
I'm not watching that video.
Yeah.
Not watching
Yeah,
that
it was...
Nope.
This one I made sure not to listen to with sound. It is so sad. It's just like they thought that this person had kidnapped someone else rather than, determining whether she was actually guilty or not, or actually getting any information of where this person is if she did it. They just beat her and then burned her alive. So
There's a similar type of thing going on in the Congo. I guess there's a woman who's like a shaman, and based on what she says, if you are being influenced by evil spirits determined by this individual, they beat you or stone you to death.
what is wrong with people?
I don't know, dude. I was like, yo,
This is bad.
I'd be kissing that lady's ass the entire fucking time, man. I'd be like, shit, you want me to rub your dirty ass feet? Come here. Come here.
I'll do whatever you need. Just don't get me stoned. Not in the maester way. I mean, like, there was this story. There was another one I didn't want to bring in just because it was like just painful to just watch and then read the headline for, which is just like they literally. I forgot where it was. It was somewhere in the Middle East. They just shot a dude because he was like just in the way.
He thought different. He was gay.
Let me see. I'll see if it's in my history because I did click on it.
Pork products. Like, I mean, take a number here. It gets a little goofy over there sometimes.
Where is history?
Oh, so while you're looking up that, I actually do have a Mars ambassador. Apparently, I'm told it's an Australian woman and a man.
Oh no!
And they're on a boat, and I guess you always fish on a boat. And apparently, somehow these two geniuses concocted the idea to take a live fish and shove it inside of this woman's vagina. And then, Buddy then proceeds to perform oral sex on this woman after a raw fish was inside of this lady's vagina. So, you two, on the spaceship, get the fuck out of here. Can't be hurting fish on Mars. There's no fucking fish. Literally.
Yeah. I watched that video because it was sent to me.
Hey, if I have to see gross shit, you see gross shit.
Yeah, but it didn't help that your wife, of all people, said, send it to Feast.
Yeah.
So she really wanted me to see it. And I made sure to go through the whole thing, so, I suffered the same pain as you guys did. And I listened with sound on, which was a mistake. Whatever you do, just don't find that video. The fish was pooping. It was alive.
Nasty motherfuckers.
So nasty. Anyway, I found it. All right. So, I guess, is it Palestinian?
Palestinian.
Yeah. Okay. So, the title of this is just scenes from the execution of a Palestinian, young man.
Palestinian.
Thank you. Young man in the West Bank just now. This happened, I guess, 17 hours ago. The IOF pigs murdered him in front of his mother, sister, and his brother.
Oh my god.
Reddit's going back to like Reddit 50/50, I feel like, where I'm just seeing the wild side of it now.
For real? I'll just see people die, and it's like not even blurred out. Be like, look, I'll look at gross shit all day long. I can't tolerate watching people die. Like, can't do it. It's gross. To me, it's like one of the things that just I can't do. Big zits and fucking people dying, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that and like the self-mutilation.
See, I can watch that. As long as it's them doing it to themselves, that's fine.
I don't know. It's just one of those things I was just like, I didn't want to see that today kind of thing,
Makes me cherish what little I got.
Yeah, it was just...
Some dude driving a nail through his testicle and penis? Yeah, that's fine. Some dude who got decapitated while cutting off a tree? No thanks, I'm out.
Yeah. So, new plan, right?
Yeah.
What if we just send California, Australia, these people, the Indonesians all up to Mars?
I got a question.
Yeah.
When they initially labeled it as like an Asian hate crime, and then it came out as it wasn't, and they're still continuing to do that, does that bother you? Because then it, like, for me, like, it waters down the hate crime. Because there are those going around. Like, ever since you started talking about them, I've been seeing it a lot.
Like, for...
The guy who ran into that club and shot it up on a New Year.
Oh, as a hate crime? I mean...
Yeah, but the dude was Asian.
Yeah, I don't know. It was... Like, I always see it like I know this is gonna sound really, really bad, and I don't mean it in a bad way. I just stopped seeing things as like hate crimes and just things as like people just don't like other people.
I agree.
For like whatever reason, right? Like this includes
I
like
agree.
whether race, like religion, all that stuff. I watched some dude get beat up because he burnt the Quran. Is it the name of like?
I didn't see that video. The Quran.
Thank you.
Just throws it fucking on
Sets
fire.
it
It's
on
like,
fire,
what did you
throws
think
it.
was gonna happen, numb nuts?
Yeah. Public freak out, obviously. On
Yeah.
yeah.
They flipped his car.
They literally flipped his car. It was crazy.
You're
to
like,
watch.
welcome to fuck around, find out.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I see all these things as just like it's just. I could tell people don't like other people anymore, so I'm just like, whatever. You can.
Who can blame them, man?
Yeah, we are terrible.
Who can blame them?
We are a terrible species. I don't know. I just stopped seeing it as a just as a hate crime. I don't care if other people see it as like that. I get like there's a movement and stuff like that of like, let's stop Asian hate. Let's stop these like crimes against like black people and all that stuff, or like these like religion numbnuts burning people or stoning them and stuff like that. And it's like, or do what we do to the dogs in Utah. Just put them down.
Oh,
not the gas chamber
your
part.
State does that.
Not the gas chamber part.
Okay,
I just been put them down in general.
Like, I feel like there's better ways,
No,
for
we are not
executions for people who deserve it.
Yeah, we are not going to sex with Hitler too. All right, we are just get rid of like I just done with all of it. This is why I always fantasize about like a cyberpunk Fallout world where it's just like dystopia. Everyone's miserable. No one cares about each other anymore. But also, I mean, like I've been doing a lot of reading and stuff on like cyberpunk stuff because like I love the genre. A lot of people see it as like a very racist thing. I don't know why. Do you see it?
How is
way?
cyberpunk racist?
Like people like how I originally saw it was like everyone has to deal with like other issues such as like the like environment and like the big corporations and stuff like that, right? And so it's like people don't care anymore about race and stuff like that, right? And then people start seeing it as like the taking over of like, or not the taking, like the like adopting like Eastern styles and stuff like that, and like almost like stealing their stuff and things like that, and then creating like it's always like a Japanese corporation that's like the major like mega corporation in these, so it's like they're saying like Japan's a superior race and stuff like that. So it's like I never saw it like that. Apparently there's a lot of people out there who see it as a very big like racial issue. So I don't know. I just thought it was weird. Yeah. For my last Earth Ambassador, this one's kind of the joke one. Official Pokemon TikTok accidentally used a song full of swearing.
Yep.
Did you see this?
Yep.
Did you watch the video?
No, I did not. But I saw the headline, and I thought it was funny, and then I proceeded to keep scrolling.
Yeah, it was pretty much just... They posted on their TikTok of, like, Pikachu dancing around Lucario, and it was like, if you're... What's the song? If you're happy and you know it, and you know how... clap your hands. It's where it's, like, in between every one of, like, the original lyrics, it's just, like, fucking or motherfucking. I guess no one vetted the song before posting it, so they posted it with like the edited version of like all the swearing. Instantly got taken down, but I don't know. I don't even see these as real Earth Ambassadors. I just see it as funny.
We keep those funny people.
Yeah, we keep those funny people. I will say, good eggs to all the people who are able to snag the video and keep it online forever now, so I can watch it as many times as I want.
It is amazing how many people fucking do that.
Yeah, it is insane. All right. I mean, do you want to move on to Cunts and Clits or Rush or not Rush?
Yeah, we can do that. Real quick, I do have good eggs. I guess a bunch of people formed a human chain in Florida to get a dolphin who was stranded in a creek for more than 2 weeks. They just literally like one side or the other and then like shooed the dolphin back into the ocean.
How the fuck did it get over there?
I don't know. Dolphin shit. I don't know. The Clearwater Marine Aquarium said in a Facebook post that personnel joined forces with the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration Fisheries Service and the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. Holy fuck! To rescue a dolphin spotted In a Clearwater Creek, January 1st, the aquarium said the dolphin appeared to be unable to find its way back out of the creek, and rescuers were concerned that the prolonged human interaction would endanger its ability to survive on its own in the wild. 28 rescuers were in the water and guided the dolphin to the creek's exit.
Good on them. 28 people.
So there's, those 28 people. You can stay.
Yeah.
Keep the dolphin away from the Australian couple.
Definitely. I don't know. The dolphin might be into that. They love rape and shit.
That's true. Dolphins. Dolphins and otters.
And penguins.
And ducks. Dolphins, otters, and ducks.
Penguins is... Oh.
The Dodds.
Penguins love raping, too. It's so weird.
Dude, I'm starting to think it's just birds. There's a lot of birds that just don't... You're like, it's the best kind of sex? The one you don't want. I don't like that. That's the spirit. And then just continue on living.
Birds and wet mammals.
I don't think whales do it. Did you see that video? Speaking of wet stuff, did you see the video? Hang with me. Hang with me. It's not gross.
Okay.
They were scuba diving off of off of the shores of Japan for some reason. And they fucking came across a giant squid, damn near the surface.
No.
Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Let me see if I can find it.
I don't really want to.
Wild.
It's the legs thing, man. It's the legs thing. I don't like them, but I'll watch it.
They don't have legs.
Wait, what? Octopus, right?
Squid.
It's legs to me. All right, their tentacles are legs. That's how I see it. I also don't like how they have beaks. The beak part is just... Ugh.
That is actually terrifying. Here's the video. They are literally, could touch this fucking thing.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Giant squid and whatnot. It's also a good time to remind you, their eyeball is the size of a human head.
Yeah. Oh, I hate that. I hate this. I hate watching this. That would make some great calamari, though.
I was just thinking that too. I was like, dude, I gotta hit up some Italian spots. Hold on. Hold on.
One of the Thai places I used to work at makes amazing calamari with a sweet spicy chili. Oh.
Yeah.
So good. Anyway.
Shout out Thailand.
Yeah.
All right. Before let's speaking of appetizers, let's get into this. Fattest countries have been revealed. Is America on the top 10, Feast? Yes or no?
Yes.
No.
What?
Almost all 10 of the world's fattest countries were in the Pacific. The fattest country, according to this, is Nauru, Nauru, with 88.5 people being considered obese. At least. America, where's it at? I think it was 15.
Nauru?
And then England was 30. What? Yeah, the United States was ranked the 15th fattest nation, and Britain came in 30th. Do you want to guess the number one least overweight country?
Is it New Zealand?
Vietnam.
Oh.
18.3. Followed by India and Bangladesh. India light. Number 4, Ethiopia.
I mean, that one's just rude, guys. Come on.
5, Nepal. 6, Timor. 7, Cambodia. 8. Oh, gosh. I've never even heard of this country. Eritrea. Eritrea. Number 9, Niger. Number 10, Burundi.
Yeah, I'm looking at a map with all the countries. I can't find most of these.
For the most part, the skinniest ones are hanging out in the South Asian Pacific.
Okay. Now I see.
One interesting thing about this is that usually the skinny places, they're also the most densely populated. So,
Run low on food.
Yeah, maybe stop having babies. Speaking of that, Japan took that advice literally.
Yeah,
they are fucked.
They are so fucked.
You better start letting people in that country. You are fucked.
Yeah,
you better quit being old racist ways. You better knock those off.
When they realize that they're having a problem, should we move there?
That's what I'm fucking saying, dude. I'm sitting here like patiently waiting. I'm like, all right, we're gonna lax the immigration standards for Japan. Be like, I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go buy one of those like $2,000 houses out in rural Japan. I'm going. You will never fucking hear from me again.
We got 10-year timetable right now, right? That's we got this.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But the problem is that this has been going on for like 50 years.
Yeah.
Basically since the atom bombs, this has been going on.
Yeah. I'm ready to move there. I don't know about you. I'm ready.
Oh my God, I would live in Japan in a minute.
Yes,
I'd go to that meeting. I'd be like, look, here's what I bring to the table. All right. First of all, I'm not gonna rape any of your Japanese women. Okay, that's a guarantee. 2, I like having sex. 3, I love your culture. I will be more than happy to be the whitest Japanese person you'll ever see. Who doesn't like fake characters?
Yeah.
And I don't think squids belong in women.
That's the part they have to cut you. You can't live there anymore. That's the part they have to cut you out.
It turns out this is a Japanese delicacy, sir. You have to like that. Fine, I guess. Calamari. All right.
What?
What's up?
Oh, I can't remember what we were. It was something that we were talking about in chat. It was like yesterday or something like that. Oh yeah, like I think we both really just want to go there to eat at their 7-Eleven and their convenience stores.
Yeah,
they look.
Yeah, I would eat sushi for the rest of my. I would die of mercury poisoning. That's how much fucking sushi I would eat.
I really want to go to their ramen shops and their barbecue places where they have pretty much unlimited alcohol for as long as for the 2-hour timetable or 2-hour stay you're there. I don't know. It just
tell me. Watch the show Tokyo Vice, or I think that's what it's called. It's been a minute on HBO. And I understand that's the worst side of Japan. I still want to go there for that. I still I would love to live in Las Vegas. Las Vegas is a crime-riddled shithole.
Yeah.
You showed me the gross underbelly of Japan, and I still want to be there. Yeah. Is that not enough? I won't be a part of it, but I think it's cool.
I will join any undergain mafia that you have if you need me to, or I will do whatever you want me to. Just let me live there. You need more male porn stars? I'm there. Whatever you need.
It says here you've eaten at the Ninja Cafe every day for the past 6 months. Yeah, so. All right. Yeah. Okay. New Zealand, Australia, or Tasmania. Dildo bandit caught on camera stealing large sex toy from adult shop.
Australia.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's probably the same goddamn fish fuckers. I had to release that one. Gotta get a new one.
I mean, they just have it out in the open, which I feel like you're kind of asking to get robbed. It's not even in the box. It is open. And laying on a red, shelf. That's him. His way of smuggling it out of the store is to just put it in his pocket with the nutsack hanging out. This toy cost $200 of Australian monies.
$200?
Equivalent to $142 US.
That would... That's a lot of money for a fake penis.
Wait a minute, what? Hold on. It's a very big item to steal. I guess by the way he put it in his pocket, staff wouldn't be looking in there. The woman who worked at the shop said. Earlier, he picked up a box and must have seen the price tag and didn't want to pay it, so he took the next best option, the tester.
Oh.
In between cleaning, there's probably about 10 people that have touched it, so hygienic-wise, stealing a tester wouldn't be my first choice.
Oh.
So when you tell me tester...
That's where my brain went, yeah.
Are people sitting on these things? Or is it just to hold and see to see what it actually is?
See, I would say it's probably the latter where it's just hold and see, but knowing Australia, it's probably the former.
It is an island full of inmates.
Yeah. I wouldn't even want to go into that shop just knowing that information, or any shop that is like this.
Speaking of which, If you're one of these motherfuckers over 18 or 21 who haven't been to a strip club, go. Just go. It's an experience. Maybe then you'll understand that, like, women are humans too. Instead of, throwing countless bits at women you've never even seen in real life.
I still need to go to one. But
dude, go. Don't go to the one that your friend went to. That's probably not good.
Yeah, I need to start taking more just like solo road trips out to like Vegas rather than with family.
That would be a solid place to start.
Hey, Mom, want to go to a strip club? Everyone there will think you're a MILF.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
All right.
I don't know where this came from. So like a little palate cleanser. Apparently there's a woman going around on TikTok bragging about how she went on 6 dates a week and didn't have to buy groceries for 2 years. So next time they tell you women have it rough, I will point you to this one.
Huh. This gives me...
She was also, oh my God, at the time she was making $95,000 a year. But she couldn't keep up with groceries because of her living expenses being very high.
Oh. Fuck you, I guess. Living expenses being like, what are you purchasing where you can't buy groceries? The essentials of food.
That is obnoxious.
That makes me mad. That actually just makes me mad. All right.
Oh my God. Here we go. But going on dates, she realized she was saving about $50 to $100 per week, which amounted to thousands in discretionary income while she spent on things like savings, interest, or investing, and a black Prada bag to replace my tattered Longchamp tote.
Why?
Let me get this straight. You're saving money to spend it on frivolous shit? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Give me a $95,000 job, and I can guarantee you I won't be doing this because I know how to save money.
I would be doing way better stuff with my money than that.
I'd be going to a strip club.
By myself.
Oh, my God. Okay.
I can get like, I guess, savings and investing. I still think you should buy groceries too, but like not the bag at all. But
has your state implemented the system where you have to buy plastic bags now at the store?
No, we still use the plastic ones.
They did. They did that over here.
Oh, did they?
They did. Yeah, it's like 50 cents a bag.
Ooh.
Makes me a bit happy.
Yeah,
because like going fishing and seeing a Walmart bag is getting kind of old.
Yeah, I don't know why we haven't done it yet. I mean, like we have already paper plastic, right? And I guess there's enough people in Utah where they bring their own bags. So.
Oh fuck! Oh. Sorry.
Cramping?
Oh my God!
Oh.
This is the next story.
All right. Let's move on to that. But no, we have not done that yet.
This is in Asia. Oh my God. Fire department called after doctor struggled to remove penis ring from man.
Is this Japan?
This is China.
All right.
Initially, doctors tried to remove the ring with surgical shearing tools, but when that failed, they called the fire department to borrow a heavy wire cutter that also didn't work. Oh. Medics finally removing it using a circular saw to cut through the metal.
Oh.
The tool created so much heat the team had to constantly spray water on his penis to keep it cool. Unfortunately, all was not cool when they finally freed his willy. There was dead tissue. Okay, so I guess I should preface this. Buddy had this ring on his cock for 6 months.
Oh.
Before he went to the doctor.
Why?
There was dead tissue at the root of the Johnson, which was caused by a lack of blood flow. Doctors removed the offending bits, stitching up the wounds and making 3 incisions to place a drainage strip that would mitigate swelling. He was prescribed antibiotics and remained in the hospital for 7 days. 2 months after the ordeal, he was able to urinate. Quote, Penis strangulation can occur at any age and for a variety of reasons, such as sexual curiosity, masturbation, or psychiatric disorder, said the report. Penis rings reduce blood flow through veins, which cause the penis and testicles to swell. If the act goes wrong, doctors advise patients to seek emergency care. Now, that story in itself is disgusting, but the Asian Journal of Surgery has pictures.
No.
Come on, Feast.
I just...
You obviously can't put this in the YouTube, so this is an us thing.
Yesterday, I watched a girl get fucked by a fish.
No. This, if you can watch that, you can see this.
Dude, that is on there so fucking tight. What the fuck?
This is bad, dude. This is so bad.
How did you get it on there?
I don't know. 6 months.
At that point, like, you should just be punished and just have to get the whole thing removed. I'm sorry, but that is...
I am legitimately wincing. Like, I don't... Oh, my God.
Can you please
All right, on to
delete
the next story.
that picture, though? Because when I'm going through this, I don't want to...
stays here because Bacon's gonna see it pop up. He's going, oh, my God.
You know, I'll do you one better.
Trip the one time he gets on Discord. No, don't ping him. It has to be found naturally.
I was going to pin it.
Hey, welcome to meet our guest. What is this? Okay. Kind of a funny story. This is in America, Midwest. Police hunt for man charged with stealing funeral home van with a body still inside.
Ohio?
Midwest, United States. Illinois. This is in Chicago. The van, which belongs to Collins and Stone Funeral Home, was stolen from outside the business Saturday afternoon, with the body of 47-year-old Curtis Brown still inside. Officers received a call that the van had fled Rockford towards the Chicago area. They found the van, but no body was found inside. What? Rockford police were notified Monday evening that Brown's body was found in Chicago. The Winnebago County Coroner's Office transported the body back to Rockford. Investigators identified 23-year-old Dion Howard as the suspect who stole the funeral home van. The charges are unlawful possession of a stolen vehicle and abuse of a corpse. He has not been arrested and remains at large. Brown's family, the dead body, they were not told about his body being stolen until Monday. Days after it was stolen. Are you fucking kidding me?
You wouldn't tell them? Really?
The emotions that I'm going through. My hair is beginning to fall out and my nerves is on 30-30. I'll put it that way. Brown's mother, Cindy Howard, told the station, I just feel sick. Oh my fucking God.
I'm looking that up. Nerves on 30-30. What does that even mean? All I'm seeing is Winchester 30-30.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. What is... All right.
Jesus fuck.
I would have told the family a lot earlier than that, but hey.
Dude, no shit. Like, immediately. Just be like, yo, some sick fuck stole our shit. Your dude was in the back.
Yeah. Go find this person.
Dude, for real. Let me, I mean, you can post it. You can post this fucking dirty-ass mug. This dude's a scumbag.
Yeah.
Mars ambassador.
Yeah.
That's him. All right.
Look like a fucking idiot. What is with that
this
freaking mustache,
yeah, obviously.
dude?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on with this man. Anyways, back to the Midwest. I just gave it away. Fuck.
Hey.
2 Minnesota brothers investigated in TikTok gambling scheme. What do you think they were doing? How about that?
TikTok gambling scheme?
Yes.
What, do they have like an underground like slot machines, or was it like
people would show up in person?
That, or was it like online like like rigged games? They technically own a website. I don't know. Those are my two guesses.
You're kind of onto it. I guess Okay, so court filings this week indicate that the state Alcohol and Gambling Enforcement Division is investigating allegations that an Adena man and his younger brother have been collecting fees for playing slots on behalf of others watching TikToks. State law prohibits placing bets on behalf of someone else. A search warrant affidavit alleged that an Adena man used cash apps to collect the initial $5.99 subscription fee, as well as $25 for every $100 deposited for wagering. He then streamed live, and sometimes his brother played the slots. Court filings indicate that two have been running the operation at the Mystic Lake Casino in Prior Lake and the Treasure Island Resort and Casino just outside Red Wing. One of their sessions ended just before dawn Thursday. The Adena man has 165,000 followers around the world. Jesus fuck.
Wait, so these guys were...
So, like, you would join up his service, and then you would give money, and then he would use your money, some of it, to play a slot machine. It doesn't say they shared the winnings, though.
Yeah, like, what? That's the part that confuses me, is, like, you gave this person money to watch him gamble? Like...
I don't know. Gambling people are fucking strange, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Another palate cleanser. I think this is before Rush. Yeah, this is the last one. So a little easy to swallow thing before Rush, not Rush. Company offering $1,000 to eat cheese before bed. This is on sleepjunkie.com. Here's the link.
Yeah, I might be signing up. I know I'm lactose intolerant, but
dude, I've been doing this for free for years.
I know, right?
Yeah, dairy before bed has a pretty good chance to give you, like, crazy or lucid dreams. So, it is seeking 5 dairy dreamers for a study that seeks to address the commonly held belief that consuming cheese or other dairy products before bed leads to nightmares. We also want to look at if this is true. Do different cheeses have more an effect than others? The 5 chosen dairy dreamers will be asked to track their sleep and provide written evaluations of their sleep quality, energy level throughout the day, and reports on dreams and nightmares after consuming various cheese products before going to bed. Quote, we are also aware that it isn't just nightmares that can play havoc on a good night's sleep, so we wanted to see if there was a link between the different types of cheese and other symptoms that can leave you feeling unrested. The study will last for 3 months. Applicants are being accepted through February 10th.
So we're both signing up, right?
I'm doing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. This is, I mean, I remember saying like what is it? Like the thing is like sweets give you nightmares. I know that's just people saying that's your kid stops eating so many sweets, but like
yeah,
for that, like chocolate gives you nightmares and stuff like that. Never cheese before though. This is a new one for me, so I'm interested.
I remember reading it like back when I was in high school, and then basically like for, I mean, at minimum 12 years, I've just been eating cheese before bed just to see what wild dreams I get, and they are fucking weird.
So you're already an expert on this. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Be like, I've been doing this for free for like over a decade. Let's get on it.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm the perfect candidate just with how my email is. I mean, you have access to my the email we use for this account. You see what the name is of it, so...
That's true. That's true.
I think I'm perfect for it. Anyway.
All right. So on to Rush, not Rush. Was Rush involved in the world's largest spice painting?
I'm going to say no.
This is in British Columbia, so it is not Rush. This is Prethi Vijay. I don't know, Vijay. It's not, I'm not calling that man's last name that.
Mm-hmm.
Used turmeric. She's a woman. Okay, so I'm definitely not saying that last name the way you would think it would be. She used turmeric for the world's largest painting of a butterfly, measuring 908.39 square feet. She used turmeric, paprika, and clove in her painting. She is a former software engineer and is a self-taught artist who now sells her work on social media.
Oh.
Okay, sure.
It's an
quote,
NFT.
Yeah. I created the Bored Ape. Quote, I love to work with coffee, she told CTV News. Then I suddenly had this idea to work with spices like turmeric, paprika, vibrant colors. She said her giant cloth for her record-breaking spice painting was sourced from her hometown in Chennai, India, and her paint was made from a mixture of 11 pounds of spices. Jesus fuck.
11 pounds. Oh my god.
All right. Was Rush involved in a 1,177-foot line of water inflatables?
Ooh. I'm going to say no on this one, too.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Correct. This is another Canada thing. This is Saskatchewan. Yeah, I already told you how long it was. The crowd gathered at Lac... Oh, Jesus. It's fucking...
In this place in
It's
Canada.
French. Lac Pelletier Regional Park in Weimar in late July. And, oh, my God. It took them this fucking long? In late July, and Guinness World Records has now confirmed the event broke the record for longest line of water inflatables.
Come on, Guinness.
Guinness World Records confirmed the line of inflatables beat the previous record of 705 feet. Jesus fuck. The record attempt raised thousands of dollars for Lac Pelletier shoreline restoration projects. Guinness, you're fucking dumb.
Yeah.
All right. On to the next one. Largest pizza party. Was this Rush?
No, but I'm interested.
It is not Rush. This did take place in Oklahoma, though. An Oklahoma university and a pizzeria chain teamed up to break the Guinness World Record for the largest pizza party. Oh, God. Mike Bausch, owner of Andoli's Pizza Chain, said it took about 8 months to organize Saturday's Guinness World Record attempt at the University of Tulsa. Ugh. Bausch's restaurant cooked 1,000 pizzas to serve to fans prior to the university's basketball game against Tulane Green Wave at the Reynolds Center Court. GWR, Guinness World Record adjudicator Michael Emprich said the organization rules require, oh my God, each participant to eat 2 slices of pizza and drink a small bottle of water during the 15-minute time limit. He said anyone with unfinished slices at the end of the time would not be counted. You guys put rules on a party.
Yeah.
Emprich confirmed the record was successfully broken with 3,357 people finished their pizza and water. The record attempt raised $40,000 for a charity group, Make-A-Wish, Oklahoma. Previous record was 1,046 in Rome. Take that, Italians. Are you fucking serious? You have to eat 2 pieces of pizza in 15 minutes?
Like, yeah, that's a lot of time, but you are not enjoying that pizza.
No, dude, you are wolfing that thing down, because let's be real. You have to wait in line for that fucking thing.
Yeah. Ugh.
Jesus Christ, get us. Grow up, you fucking nerds.
Whenever I have a pizza party where it's usually only 2 pizzas and maybe like 8 people, you know, we each have like 2 or 3 slices. It takes us like 3 hours because we just eat and just talk and have fun. That's a pizza party, not. All right, guys, we all gotta get this. 15 minutes. You gotta drink this small bottle of water. All right, let's go. Let's do this. All right, it's party, right? Huh. No.
It's probably Dasani water, knowing Guinness.
Yeah.
Fucking sickos.
Or Nestle.
Is David Rush the new oldest woman at 115 years old?
This has to be him, right? No, it's not him.
Wrong. This is Maria Barañas Morera, who lives in Spain, Catalonia to be exact. Oh, Jesus Christ. Morera became the oldest living person, or the oldest person living and the oldest woman living. What? Because woman. Following in the death of French nun Lucille Rendon, a.k.a. Sister Andrea, at 118. Morera was born in San Francisco on March 4th, 1907, and moved to Spain with her family at the age of 8. Jesus, fuck. Right before the Depression. They seen it coming.
Yeah.
Morera has lived at, whatever. I'm not doxing this woman. She's lived at a nursing home for 22 years.
At least it's not a child.
Yeah. The Super Centurion has a Twitter account she keeps updated with help from her daughter. Her Twitter bio describes her as old, very old, but not an idiot. Moreira says in a Twitter post that her longevity can be partially attributed, quote, order, tranquility, good connections with family and friends, contact with nature, emotional stability, no worries, no regrets, lots of positivity, and staying away from toxic people. Oh, here we go. An actual quote. I think longevity is also about being lucky. Luck and good genetics.
Yeah, that's the part that actually matters.
There it is. You just hit the jackpot. I don't know what to fucking tell you.
Yeah.
Good for her. Sad that the French nun had to die.
Mm-hmm.
Next one. Was Rush involved with the fastest quadricopter drone that reached speeds of 224 miles an hour?
No?
Are you sure? This is pretty sciencey, Feast.
I know. But no?
What if I post this picture?
No.
Correct. This is Ryan Landman. This was in Arizona. Broke the record for the fastest ground speed by a battery-powered remote-control quadricopter. He did it in Scottsdale. Landman said his drone, dubbed the XLR V3, was the result of multiple prototypes made using 3D printers and his hand construction skills. Nerds! Guinness World Records rules require the XLR V3 to make 2 runs in opposite directions during level flight. The top speed of both runs then averaged together to set the world record at 224.
Damn.
The previous speed that he, before this record, 235? Oh, the top speed. No, that wasn't the previous record. Landman said the top speed during his fastest run was 235.6 miles an hour. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, I think Amazon...
That's a bullet.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think Bezos might want you to work on his next spaceship, but...
He might also bend over and just ask you to fly it into the moon.
Yeah, but whatever you do not take that anywhere near Australia.
That's true. They will steal this. They will fucking steal this. All right. Rush, not Rush. The record for the fastest time to set up a chessboard has been broken.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm going to go with no again. I don't know why.
Correct. This is a young woman in India who set up a chessboard in 29.85 seconds. S. Odalia Jasmine, using a single hand to place all of the pieces in the correct spots on a chessboard in then 29.85 seconds during an official attempt in Puducherry, India. Puducherry. Her time was fast enough to take the title from serial record breaker David Rush, who previously set the record at 30.31. Jasmine told Guinness World Records she practiced for over a year to achieve this record. Quote, "My biggest dream is to achieve a Guinness World Record title." Well, you did it.
Yeah. Maybe start looking for better dreams.
Rush, Jesus.
Sorry.
What about that other Indian lady? Maybe you should go paint with spices, huh?
Listen, it's Guinness, all right? You go find a better dream than getting a Guinness World Record. They're a bunch of fucking snobs.
Before doing this segment, I enjoyed the Guinness Book of World Records. Now I fucking hate them because I'm like, what stupid rules are in this? And how long did it take them to be lazy as fuck at what they're doing?
Yeah. I mean, it's still cool that people are breaking records. But what the fuck, Guinness?
Fucking squares.
Yeah, 15 minutes to eat 2 slices.
I can't get over that. Can you imagine the sound and I say, and then just water being spilled everywhere?
Yeah.
Ugh. All right. Is David Rush a Chihuahua named the oldest dog living?
It must be not him.
That's correct. This is Spike, the 9-inch tall Chihuahua, who is certified the oldest dog at the age of 23 years and 43 days.
Jesus.
Quote. Wait. The Spike's owner said her family found the canine in the parking lot at a Camden grocery store 13 years ago. He was 10. He had been shaved up to his back with bloodstains around his neck from a chain or rope and looked pretty rough. The clerk in the grocery store told us he had been there for 3 days and they were feeding him scraps. The lady decided to bring the dog home to her small farm where he immediately fit in. Spike was a name for a large dog. My guy was small, but he had the attitude of a big dog. The lady took Spike to a veterinarian who determined the canine's likely birthday as November 10th, 1999. Jesus, fuck.
I'm older than this dog.
She said she was watching The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon one night when she learned about the former oldest dog living, Pebbles, and realized Spike was older. Most of our family knew that Spike was old, but didn't know he had a shot at being the oldest dog in the world, she said. Now he is a record holder. They see him as a celebrity.
We talked about Pebbles, didn't we?
Yeah, that's why I brought it up. R.I.P. Pebbles.
R.I.P. Pebbles.
This is the new king. This is Spike. Which, as far as Chihuahua goes, he doesn't look ugly.
He looks pretty good.
Looks damn near like an albino corgi.
Yeah, the
sits like him too.
The reflection in his eyes give it like this is the dog of death kind of thing. Like,
got the cataracts.
He's the reaper.
All right, next one. Men break record for blindfolded dice catching for a third time.
I'll say this is him.
This is him.
Yeah.
Resh said the record was taken both times by radio host Rebecca Jones and Giselle Anderson of Perth, Australia. Do they tell us how many they did? The Idaho duo's most recent attempt, which featured Hannon throwing the dice at Rush catching with a blindfold over his eyes, ended with 656 dice caught, enough to beat the previous record of 433.
Jesus.
They didn't tell us the goofy rules, so like you just go until you don't want to anymore?
Well, you have to be blindfolded, apparently.
Do you have to catch all those at one time?
You have to
just
hold
a shotgun theory?
You have to catch them and hold on to them and then catch more. 600.
You can actually catch more if you have a big gaping butthole like you have to have at Guinness.
Yeah, or in Australia.
That's true, too. But you can see if you have a big gaping butthole by testing out dildos in a sex shop.
Yes.
That's disgusting.
It's so gross. But,
that's all I got.
Well, I mean, do you got anything to plug before we end?
Nope.
All right.
Be good to each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be awesome, dudes.
Be really, really great to each other. And don't shop at the Playboy web store. This place is just weird. Anyway.
Just go to Orange YouTube. Quit wasting your time.
Yeah, Orange YouTube's better. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. You guys have a good day, and I don't know. Goodbye.
Bye.